Like, if there is a guy have relationship with a trans woman, do you think he's a gay?
I realized during that pageant time that I was there that it's so hard. We're not always beautiful. We're not
Yeah,
always
exactly,
perfect.
exactly.
You know, life in Bali just makes me feel more grateful about the small
Exactly,
blessings that you
right?
get. I
Exactly
don't know,
right.
there's something about Bali. I read something online that says that if you're lost, you have to be of service to others to find yourself again.
Yeah.
Mine is 290 cc. Growth starts when you step out of your comfort zone. Men get attracted to trans women because they present themselves femininely.
Okay,
It's the
yeah,
feminine
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that they get attracted
it.
to, right?
Hi everyone. So come back to our channel Bali Babes podcast. So actually we are in Mia Canggu right now. We're going to talk about something interesting, of course, it's fun.
Uh-huh.
And while we waiting our lunch here, so I'm here with my baby Sarah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sher from the Philippines.
Yes, so she's from Philippines, right?
Yeah.
So baby, we've been know each other almost years
Over
already.
a year, yeah,
Because
over
I
a year
opened my
now.
shop and you've been
Yes,
there,
yes.
and yeah, you've been there supporting me, and I was
Aw.
like, oh, she's so sweet.
Of course, I mean, we met on an event actually.
Yeah, in events, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, in Sardine, and
Exactly.
ever since then we've been very
Exactly.
close. And then you built your own business, and that's just amazing for me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
obviously we have to
Yeah,
support
yeah,
it because
yeah.
I love the brands that you also
You
sell.
are such a sweet and always
Thank
supporting, and I
you.
love that. I like your energy and everything,
Like this.
especially if you know her Instagram or whatever. I will like, you're a kind of inspiring the style that you have, and then your character. So we met at the event at Sardines, right? And then I told you that I was like, I like your confidence so much, and it's so inspiring, you know.
Because when we met, actually, I went there alone to that event.
Oh
I was just
yeah.
invited. I came here to Bali last year alone, so I really have a lot of friends then, and I got invited, and I really want to go. So I feel like when you're going to event alone, you have to put up a front, right?
Exactly.
That I'm okay being here. I'm not shy, So that's what I usually do. But yeah, a level of confidence is built when you expose yourself so much to those kind of situations. So I feel like I have trained myself in the past years because back in the Philippines, I've also have done a lot of like things that boosted my confidence. I joined pageants. I also I was working in the US as well for a couple of years before going back to the Philippines. So I feel like the experiences that you have build the person you are today.
That's why you can get your confidence now. You can face the world.
Yes, and girl, if you invest in yourself, like if you know you're investing in yourself, you need to be proud of it. Because I am my biggest
I'm agree
investment,
with that.
right? Like
Yeah.
I put time and effort to build the person I am now, so I have to be very proud of it, and I'm proud of the person I am.
Of
So,
course. And
yeah.
I'm proud of you too.
Oh, thank you.
And by the way, yeah, I just know that you have been joining a pageant, something like that, right?
Yes, it was my first pageant ever in the Philippines.
It's in Philippines?
It's in the Philippines. It was last year before coming back here in Bali.
Right.
It was
Tell
a
me more
child.
about
It was a
that.
childhood dream, like when
But your dreams come true.
Yes,
after that.
in Asia, especially Philippines, Thailand, and even here in Indonesia, beauty pageants are like paramounts to, girls like us. So, as a child, I also dreamed to become a beauty queen, but I wasn't able to do that because I was studying then. And right after graduation, I got accepted to my job in the US, so I flew right away. So coming back, like last year, I was scouted by a team, and I was like, oh, why not, fulfill a childhood dream. It was a very beautiful experience, but I also realized how crazy it is, the beauty standards that we have in Asia, and obviously the pressure that comes with it, because you put yourself to be judged by a lot of people when you join beauty pageants. And
you keep just showing yourself, your authentic about yourself, and inspire a lot of people.
I mean, that
Girls
was
and
the goal, is to just, like be yourself and try to inspire other by being yourself. But I realized during that pageant time that I was there that it's so hard because you have like there's this pressure to be perfect, like to always be beautiful, and we're not always beautiful. We're not always perfect. You know,
You
like there are
give the
times that
best thing of yourself
yeah, and
you can
during
do.
and during the coronation night as well, I was sick. I was having fever because of the
Okay.
preparations that we've done. We've been rehearsing a lot, so your body is really strained from everything. So it's not really like people think it's joining beauty pageants is just going there being beautiful, but no,
Of course,
there's a lot of things happening.
I can imagine.
But as I said, it can destroy a woman's confidence as well because
Because you have a
I
lot
was
of, it's
super
competition,
thin.
right? Because
Yeah,
it's
like
competition,
it's a
right?
competition, so you have to always be like, oh, on my A game. Like I need to be the thinnest I can be, or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
shouldn't have
So you
pimples, or I
get
shouldn't be
stressed
break
about that
out.
too.
Like you get stressed about a lot of like superficial things,
But
but
after that's happened and you have a lot of process of that,
mm-hmm.
it's make you more stronger and confident and
Yes, and it
right.
made me love myself more because during that journey, I was also exposed to a possibility of like different kinds of surgeries, like fillers and those.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying that they are bad though. If they're for you, they're for you, right? But
Right.
at that time, I don't feel confident taking them because I'm happy with what I look like. I'm
True.
happy with what I see in the mirror. So, yeah, it taught me a lot to love myself more and just to be true to what I think is good for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like now you become the woman that you are really want. You think
No,
so?
not really. I mean, obviously, life is still continuously, a journey of learning, of growing.
True.
So
Yeah.
we don't really stop growing, and I don't plan on stopping on growing because I know that there's still a lot of things to learn in life, and there's a
Exactly.
lot of things to experience more, and I'm open to that. Like I'm the kind of person that gets easily bored, so I
Me
always have to
too.
do
Me
something
too.
new every now and then.
Exactly.
So maybe who knows? I'll be skydiving tomorrow or something like that, just to not get bored in
But
life.
at least you feel like you have more the one that you really want is the one that is here now.
Yes, I've been choosing like my choices in life is mainly for my own happiness. Like my mom, when I was still young, always reminded me that you should do all things for you as long as you're not stepping on other people doing whatever you like. You should do it. And
Exactly.
that's always been my guiding force throughout my life up until now. I'm living my life in Bali. I have good friends like you. I have a good community here now. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I can go back to the US and work like my own job, but it was so stressful for me. It's not for me. Money is good, but
Yeah, money is good, but
life in Bali just makes me feel more grateful about the small
exactly
blessings that you
right.
get. I
Exactly
don't know. There's
right.
something about Bali. I'm
Something
very
about
biased
Bali.
about Bali.
That's why
Bali.
I want to asking you why you like to stay here.
I came here actually 3 years ago. I was in a relationship then. I never knew about Bali. I
Ah,
never knew about Bali. So he brought me here and I just fell in love. As I said, it just gives you this like feeling of gratefulness, like the
exactly.
gratitude
True.
that I feel. I realized like just by riding bikes looking at the sky you feel grateful, and I was like, that's so weird. I never felt that like in the US and the Philippines. I mean, I
Yeah.
grew up in the mountains in the Philippines, so I'm very much exposed to nature.
Yeah, I
Like
saw your story
yeah,
too.
my childhood is like climbing trees,
Wow.
like swimming
Wow.
in the river. But I don't know, Bali is just different for me. Maybe because of the idea that I'm in something new, like in a place that's something new, and people here I actually connect with a lot. So yeah,
Exactly.
it's always different when the people you mingle with are nice people and people that you actually connect with.
True.
So yeah.
I feel like I believe that in Bali, good people gonna be meet the good people too. Like we have gonna have feel like we have the same energy.
Yeah, I believe that frequencies attract each other. You
Exactly.
know, what's meant for you is going to be for you, and I'm a firm believer of karma that what you bring out there will always come back to you. So if you
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
out good, you receive good, and I
true.
feel like I've been doing good because like I've been
You
receiving
did,
good things.
babe.
So
You
yeah.
did. Because I know you. I mean, I know you years ago, and still now, I was waiting like, you sometime you come and back, right? But
Yeah.
mostly you stay here.
I mean, I just don't love rain. I'm not a
Okay.
big fan of
So
rain, so I'm so sad the
so
past couple of
actually,
weeks.
what is your struggle here in Bali?
I mean, I'm not gonna be. I don't want to sound so privileged, but I just love sun. I love
All
being
right.
under the sun. I love being under bright areas. So, since I have the means to, every time it's rainy season in Bali, I go back home. Not only to be with
I
family,
see.
but also to enjoy weather. Because when it's rainy season here, it's a little bit better weather back home in the Philippines. Or I was in Thailand, like I was like 4 months ago, right?
Yeah.
So I just try to evade rain. But if Bali is sunny all year round, I would never leave.
But actually,
Actually,
you know that Bali sometimes the weather is not really, you know,
I think we all.
the weather sometimes is like bipolar, and then a few minutes ago was raining, and then the sun, and then raining again,
I
and
think it's not a Bali thing, girl. It's climate change. It's global
yeah,
warming, and
you
it's
sure?
all our fault anyway. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like that's a
Because
sad part
some of
about
my
it.
friends keep complaining, they're foreigner. I keep complaining, what's wrong with Bali? And the weather is not really. Sometimes rain, sometimes it's sunny, and then they
Yeah,
worry to go out sometimes. And also they complain about the traffic now lately in Canggu.
I mean, you expect that in any other places in Asia, especially if it's very touristy, expect traffic. And as you can see, Bali, like especially here in Canggu, the roads are not really meant for
Yeah,
big crowds, right?
exactly.
And when I decided to stay here and to base myself here, I had to accept that. Because there's no such thing as perfect place in this world.
True.
There's no perfect relationships.
True.
There's things that you have to adjust and be okay with. And I learned to love the traffic. You just have to find a way
Yeah,
to go
right?
around it, right?
Exactly
And
right.
even if you go,
You
like for
have to
example,
deal with that if you live
yeah,
in
I
here.
was in Hanoi. Hanoi is crazier traffic
Uh-huh.
compared to Bali, in my opinion, because they love honking there. I hate it. Bangkok is the same thing, like, and it's just something that you have to deal with when you're dealing with mass tourism.
True. So I can say that you more attracting to become an island girl than
Yeah, I was born a
city
mountain
girl.
girl, but I'm now an island girl. I tried city girl life. I mean,
Okay.
I've lived in the U.S., lived in the like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
the nicest city in the Philippines. I didn't like it. Maybe when I'm older, but right now it's just nice to be like a few meters away from the beach and then a few
True.
meters away
Yeah,
from the
right.
jungle.
Like
Like,
maybe maximum 10 minutes
and
to go
it's
to the beach.
healing, like
Yeah.
just walking. Like I do this a lot.
Feeling the breeze and
Yeah, I do this a
everything.
lot. Like every afternoon, I go for a walk in the beach, and
And everything is
it just makes me feel
good,
good.
right?
Like in the city, I have to go shopping to feel good, and I don't have that extensive money to do
Yeah, yeah,
that.
that's true. Like so okay. You told me
Mm-hmm.
first time you came to Bali, you were have
A
relationship with someone,
relationship,
right?
yes, and such a
So
wonderful guy, by the way.
all
Just a
right,
disclaimer
okay.
out there.
So I can ask about something more
Of
about
course,
your
of course.
relationship.
What do you want to know?
So here is the thing. So far, so how old are you now, babe?
27.
Okay, you're 27.
Uh-huh.
And your whole life, how many relationships you've been with?
I've only been with two.
Two?
Yeah.
Wow.
First one was when I was 21. I promised myself not to be in a relationship until I finished school, have my own
Oh,
job, and paying my own bills.
such a good
And
girl,
that
huh?
all happened when I was in the US because that's my very first job ever. My first relationship was in the US. It didn't work out because I'm not a long distance kind of person. And during COVID, I decided to be back in the Philippines to be with family because that's a scary time, like a scary
Alright,
phase
true.
in my life that I thought I won't be able to see my family again. So I decided to be home. And so we decided to break up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how long it's been?
My
You've been together?
my first relationship was like 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we even lived together.
All
I was in
right.
Texas.
All
Yeah,
right.
and the second one is the same thing, around almost 2 years as well.
Where is he from?
My first one is from Texas, and the second one is from London.
All right. So your type is like white Western guy
No,
or
actually,
something?
my second boyfriend is half Indian.
Wow.
So
All right.
yeah,
So you don't have any type of guys
no,
for
that's what I
you?
realized. Like my dating history, I realized that I don't have really physical type. Like for me,
What's
if
most important for you?
for me it's basically how you see the world. Like I love people's perspectives. If I
True.
see
True.
there's a guy, like I work as a model here in Bali, and like obviously I work with a lot of good looking men.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you start talking to them, some people just starts getting uglier and uglier and uglier when you start talking to them. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
got
by the way,
it.
for the word.
No worries.
But there's also some people or some men in my experience that becomes more handsome and more handsome as
Because
soon as
how
like
the
the
way they think,
conversation, yeah, like
right?
the way you talk, the way they see the
Exactly.
world is just more attractive to me. So body types, both of my exes are different. Like one is a rugby player, the other one is
Yeah,
thin.
yeah,
So
yeah.
as I said, like I feel like for me, what transcends most is how you guys connect, and
True.
like I love smart people. And
Yeah,
like
exactly.
if there's a
The one
common,
who can we can ask anything,
yes,
right?
I think the only common denominator both of my exes have is that they're both smart people.
Okay.
And also kind. So yeah,
Gotcha.
that's a weird thing about dating in Bali because
Is
okay,
it? Is
yeah,
it? It's hard
it's
to
hard
have a
because
date
when I
in
first
Bali.
came to Bali, Bali has this thing where it sells you an illusion that when you come to Bali, you
Yeah,
see, oh my gosh,
right.
there's a lot of fishes in the sea.
Yeah,
And
right.
then I came back as a single person a year after, and I realized, oh, these fishes are not really quality fishes, you know, because it's very hard to date in Bali. I feel like you know that. That's why it's
We
very,
all know
yeah,
that. We all know that.
it's been,
It's really hard to find like a real love here. I mean, like if they
yes.
really want to have like a relationship, like
Mm-hmm.
so many people here are just kind of thing like
Well,
situationship
yeah,
and things
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
friends with benefit or whatever.
That's why
You
it's
know.
been hard for me to like, you know, put myself out there in Bali because one, there's a lot of people, but not all of them stays. You know, they're here for vacation. They're only here
So they just
temporarily.
want just for fun.
Second, the one who lives here knows everyone. So
That's the point, right? That's
it's
why,
like,
like, like,
so I go
oh,
out
so
with
you're
this guy,
friends
and
with
my
this,
friend
and
would be like, "Oh, I know that." I was like, "Oh shit, really?"
yeah,
Yeah,
you should be
it's not.
careful then.
Yeah, that's why it's very like as I said, it's an illusion. I mean, only based on my experience. It's not really that easy to
True.
get into like committed serious relationships because as I said, everyone thinks there's always an option, and with
True.
social media it gives you
Exactly.
the illusion that there's always the next one, just a swipe
I'm
right or
totally
swipe
agree
left,
with you.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it is now. It's
It's
so sad that we have to navigate through this generation where people is just like,
yeah.
oh, swipe left, swipe right, but I myself been a part of that, so I
All
can't
right.
really
So because
complain.
you talk about swipe left and right,
Yeah.
so you've been open that apps too.
Of course, of course. Like, imagine I came back here after my breakup. Oh,
which
no, no,
which
no.
app? The yellow or the pink?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I bet the yellow. I guess the yellow one.
Maybe. But seriously, yeah, of course. I have like I wanted to put myself out there as well, you know,
Why?
like
Yeah, why not?
and
Try all
yeah,
opportunity,
yeah.
right?
Like there's a lot of avenues of dating right now. I mean, even Instagram, people just hit you up on Instagram. What I hate the most though are like obviously you have okay, I'm just gonna be talking about my experience,
Yeah,
so
of
don't
course.
quote
You
me on
can
this.
talk about everything.
What I hate the most is this men that will message you and then just like 10 minutes of not replying, they're gonna unsend their message. Have you had that?
I've
The
been there too.
craziest
There is
thing.
there is some guys who's not really confident about themselves. I don't
Yeah, and it's
understand.
just so sad. So like it's very hard to navigate which one is good and which one is bad. And I'm obviously
Yeah,
talking about both genders,
but
like
which
male and
one you
female.
prefer? If you it's prefer you open the apps, or you prefer if someone texts you by DM.
I don't know. I think most of my successful dates are from dating apps more than
All
anything.
right.
You know, because obviously I
But you
sell,
really even
yeah,
met someone good from
from
the
yeah,
apps?
I did, but
Okay.
in the app, for example, Instagram for me, right? I sell a certain brand. Like I'm into fashion and
Yeah, yeah,
travel,
yeah,
so
yeah. Of
I always
course.
show myself, you know, like well put together. You
The
know,
best
like
of
so
you, right?
that's like we always put good things or the best things
Yeah,
that we
of
have on
course.
social media. So
True.
people have like high expectations on what you have. But no, I have lazy days. There are days that I look so ugly,
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
and those
It's
kind of
normal
things. So
for
when
us.
it comes to dating apps, at least they don't see how much followers you
Okay.
have or how much traction you have on social
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's nice to have that base first, and then you can just talk about anything
Yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
meeting. And
I'm
that's what I
agree
love
with
about
that.
dating
I'm
apps. That's
agree
the
with
only good
that.
thing about dating apps.
But it's also hard to find like people who open the dating apps. Sometimes they
That are
just
very
want to have,
serious.
like
Yes,
casual without
yes,
commitment and
yes,
blah blah
yes, yes,
blah.
yes.
And how
That's
do you
why.
think about that?
I mean, we're all entitled to what we want, right? And but what
Right.
we have to do is be honest with it. For me, in my bio on dating apps, I said no one night stands. I don't like one night stands.
So you don't do hookup.
I did. Don't get me wrong. I did, but I don't want it.
All right.
Like in my position
You
right
mean
now
like
in
in
life, I
Arjun?
don't want it. Like I'm so tired. I'm so tired of it. But girl, I've been in my hoe phase. We've all been in our hoe phase. I
Yeah, of
feel like, and
course.
yeah, I feel like that's okay. But we have to be honest with it. So it's easier to find people that you really want to be with, because there's also a lot of women who wants just casual
Of course,
stuff,
like
right?
even if you wanna have casual things, the connection is everything, right? It's
So
more
yeah.
important because when you talk with someone, spending time with someone, it's gonna affect you a little bit or more, about their mindset and everything, their
Yeah.
habits, whatever. Even if you just hook up with someone, of course you need something like a memorable. But to be honest, I don't
Yeah,
do
to
that.
each their own for me. Like, I have friends who enjoy
Enjoy
casual
really.
stuff.
Me too. I have a
And
friend.
I was like, sure, go ahead. But I tried it. It's not for me. So I know
How do you
what's
feel?
for me. That's why it's very challenging to like find someone. I mean, I tried last year. I've been on this one date, but as I said, like the people you meet is either only here temporarily, or
True.
they are here, they live here, but they don't want the same thing as you. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So here's the thing, like in all of your dates experience, do you ever like really feel in love with someone that you cannot even forget about? Even you already have
I mean, my
another. It's
relation,
not
yeah.
about all like a relationship. It's someone you met and you really like him until like because I believe in connection and
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
soulmate
yeah.
things. I know it's kind of weird and naive, but I'm just that girl who really thinks that it's normal. Even if you met someone only like a few
Yeah,
days,
yeah,
or
yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I think he's really like you,
I
and
personally haven't experienced meeting someone and like feeling strong connection,
yes,
but it
strong
didn't work
connection.
out.
Uh-huh.
If I did, those were my exes. So
Okay.
we've been in relationships, we've lived together, we've shared memories together. But when it comes to like a short span connection that I can't forget, I don't think I have. Probably the strongest connection I've ever felt in my life was my recent ex, because
Okay. Okay.
we shared everything as soon as we met. We met during my birthday trip in Thailand, and after 1 week of just hanging out together, we decided to travel the world together. So we've done that. So I feel
Wow,
like,
that's amazing,
yeah, I feel
right?
like that's something hard. It's hard to forget. They say that, sometimes be happy that it happened, don't be sad that it
True,
ended.
true.
And I'm in the position in life right now where I've finally accepted that maybe he's just there to show me some great memories, or like to experience great memories with, and I'm willing to experience that again, and I'm now open
But
myself.
if
Yeah.
you met him again,
What do you mean if I mean?
if you met him again and something, you still feel something about him.
No, I've told him this. I've told him this, even before we finalized the breakup, that I will always love you. It might change in
Okay.
form, but I'm always gonna root for you. I'm always gonna pray the best for you. Both of my
Yeah,
exes are
yeah, yeah, yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
people. I feel like I'm very proud in choosing the people that I accepted in my life. So I wish them all well. They are good people. Whoever they end up with would be lucky to have them. But as I said, sometimes it just doesn't work out,
Wow,
you
it's
know?
it's it's
Yeah, and if I
amazing.
see them again, it might be awkward at the beginning, but at the end of the day, I would still be happy. I know that my recent ex is in a new relationship and they're happy together.
And you're happy
So
about that
I'm
too,
happy.
right? Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
happy
yeah.
about them already, because it's nice to see someone you used to love moving on with life and like enjoying life as they should. You know, it's easier to love than to be bitter about it.
True.
Yeah.
Even it's hard, but it is what it is like, right? Okay, so here we are. Our lunch is here.
I
Should we
know.
eat
Thank you for
now?
making us fat, Mia.
Yes. So what is your favorite? We have a sushi
I
here
saw the
and a
scallops.
salad
It's
and
so
scallop.
good.
I think I've been here and I tried the scallop. It's my
This is gonna
favorite.
be my first time, so I'm so
So let's
excited
try
about
the
this.
scallop. Tell me about your childhood things. You've been living in the Philippines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like which part of Philippines? Even if I don't know, whatever.
So I grew up north in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the mountainous area. It's the mountain region. I actually am part of a tribe back home. So my childhood is very different from most people that I meet on here in Bali because my childhood is just growing up in a small town on top of a mountain, you know. Um,
Mm.
I can say that I'm very lucky because I wasn't like during my time growing up, gadgets are not really in the play as well. So I'm not stuck inside the house. I was loving going out, you know, being under the sun, playing, getting scratches and bruises every time, you know, and
Well,
that's
okay.
something fun and I would not have it any other way. If I'm going to be reborn and I'm going to choose my own childhood, I'm going to choose the same childhood I had because I feel like it builds the
It's built
character.
yours
Yes,
now.
it's the character that I have now and I'm very proud of that. And every time I'm home, it just reminds me of like, you know, like how fun it was growing up in the mountains and having that childhood. And you grew up
I can
in
imagine. I also grew up in like in a small village
uh-huh,
in
in
Java.
Java.
Yeah, and my childhood is not really you know, if you can imagine like what I'm now, but I also proud of myself now because I've been there, you
Mm,
know. So everyone have hard times,
yeah,
right?
of course.
Even us, right? But yeah, of course, the things that how you can face it, how you can be strong about everything that happened to you, and becoming the person that you want now. That's more important than
Yeah, you know what
everything.
they say that all of the struggles you have experienced is paving a way to become the person that you are now.
Exactly.
And it's going to be the same thing moving forward, you know?
Mhm.
There's no people in this world that have not experienced any hardships. Maybe a lot of people experience privileges, but every one of us
Mm.
had to go through struggles on our own, whether it be mental, physical struggle, financial struggle. Everyone has their own um, means to struggle. Like they have their own ways how they were struggling. That's why,
True.
you know, what they say that you need to be kind because you don't know what the people you're mingling with is going through in life or what have they gone through in life. So I'm I'm always reminded that a lot of people's behaviors are because of what they have been through.
True.
So before you judge someone on their behavior, you have to at least know the reason why they're
Yeah.
behaving that way.
Yeah.
Because not every one of us is privileged to have a healthy environment growing up, or a lot of us have been to a lot of traumatic
Yeah,
experiences in life.
exactly.
That's why it built the person that we are now. So yeah, Bali taught me that actually. Bali
Okay.
made me realize those things that, you know, like every one of us is very different, how we were brought up, our childhood. So, as I said, like it's just nice to be kinder, to choose kindness
True.
before anything else, you know?
Exactly. And things that what I learned about myself, I have a lot of things happen in this life of
Mm-hmm.
friendship and everything, family things, but always choose yourself first
Mm.
because what the things that actually you can't be yourself now because you make yourself in the you know, like in the healthy emotion and
Yeah.
everything.
Girl,
Exactly.
I'm the friend that will always tell you to choose yourself first. Like if
Oh
there's
yeah,
any like
yeah,
in any friend group, I'm always the you can say self-centered one when it comes to it because I believe that, you know, you cannot share what you don't have. So if you don't love yourself, you cannot share love. If you don't choose yourself, how will you be able to choose other people? It's always going to start with you, right? Like,
Right.
when they say that, like even on dangerous moments, like in an airplane, they would tell you to put your face mask first,
Exactly.
like your oxygen mask, before helping others, because you cannot help someone or you cannot impact other people if you
before
don't
you fix
yes,
yourself
if you don't
first,
choose
right?
yourself
Yeah.
first. So I'm always going
I'm
to be the
agree with
person that will tell my friends to, like, if it doesn't serve you, it's not for you.
It's not.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful to meet a lot of people who have the same energy, the same kind of vibes, that it really matters. You know why I like to live in Bali? Because people in Bali, I think they sometimes I found that they have the same mindset. They have the same, I don't want to say like, energy that they want to be better and have a peace life, a good life here,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
I
there
mean,
is no judging.
I feel like Bali has just created an image where it's a place
It's
for
really
growth.
good, by the way.
Yeah, I love the food. It's created for people who wants to find healing or for growth, those kind of stuff. That's why Ubud is very popular for that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
spiritual healing and stuff like
It's
that.
more spiritual, but
And
right.
but it's the fact that Bali has just different kinds of people and different kinds of communities. So
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
always going to be a community for you.
Always there is
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
kind of
it's like it's
community,
easy to
even,
find like a community here if we really want to.
and you will always find yourself
Yes.
whenever you want to be here. You know.
I felt lost before coming to Bali because of
Ah,
my breakup and whatever. But
okay.
now if you ask me, I'm okay, because as I said, like Bali gives you that avenue to find yourself or rediscover yourself on a different
Is
light.
it really hard to finally you find yourself in a different time?
It is a
You have time.
process, obviously, because you cannot really push yourself to just, hey, you should be okay now, because you're just gonna be faking it, right? Like, I've done that in the first couple of months of breakup. I kept myself busy. I kept telling myself I'm okay. And then I suddenly start noticing that my body is reacting different. Like, my skin started to be flaky. I was losing hair,
Hair, okay.
so that's stress.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's
when I went
normal.
to the doctor, they said that it's not something physical, it's something emotional. So
We
it's
cannot
either,
be led to
yes.
ourselves,
So,
our
like,
body.
it's a process. Moving on from anything, like not just love life, is going to be a process. And you have just to be very patient and kinder to yourself during this period of
Exactly. I'm
time.
agree
So,
with that.
yeah, and what I did was try to do the things that I love and try new
Yeah,
things that
yeah.
I'm passionate about. I went to Kenya. I went to
Wow.
Kenya to
That's
volunteer. Yes,
amazing, bro.
spent a lot of money for it, by the way, but it was worth it because
Uh-huh.
I read something online that says that if you are lost, you have to be of service to others to find yourself again.
Yeah, I have a question for you, babe.
Mhm.
If you don't mind, I'm asking about
Of course.
this, but yeah. So here's the thing. I want to ask you: is it what is your first operation you did for yourself?
Surgical
Yeah, surgical
operations.
operation.
I feel like the first ever surgical operations and it's the only surgery I've done so far, are my boobs.
Really?
This
But
like
so
two
your
little
face
cute
is
things. Oh
naturally
no, girl! Like, I don't like, one thing about me is I don't like to look like everyone else.
okay.
So,
Note.
in my friendship group, or like in people I mingled with in the past, once they did surgeries, they start looking the same, like a
Yeah,
typical
exactly,
surgical
exactly.
face,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want
I
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know me, I like to stand out on my own on events, right? Like, I
Yeah,
wear clothes
but
that is not
oh my god, so
very
you're
typical.
so naturally beautiful.
Yeah, so I haven't done Botox yet. I haven't
Never?
done fillers.
You never
Yeah,
do
like I have.
Botox?
See if you can see, I have all those like
Wow.
scrunches. I'm open to it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not
Okay.
against surgeries or whatnot.
Okay.
I will be open to it, but maybe when I'm older.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of people are like when I joined pageants, they told me about oh, you should do this, you should do this to look more beautiful. But like I'm young, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
You know
young,
what's
and
best for you. You know
yeah,
what you
and
want.
like right now, as I said, as long as I like what I see in the mirror, I'm happy about it. I don't need to change anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
when I
yeah.
get older, obviously we need technology
Yeah,
and science
exactly.
to help us, like, you know, feel good and look good about ourselves. But right now, I'm happy, so I'm not gonna do
Wow.
any
It's
surgeries.
really amazing. I mean, like,
It's just retinol, guys. Like get retinol.
so you never done Botox, you never
No,
done any fillers,
no
but you
fillers.
do any treatment like
Oh, I did.
laser
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
like a salmon,
I
whatever
haven't
it is.
done laser. The treatments I usually do is just basic facial. When I was in
Mm.
college, I do that once a month. Yeah, I
Wow.
save all my allowance money and do it because I used to have very crazy acne.
All
I've
right.
had acne
It's a
problems when I was
normal
younger. Yeah,
though.
I think adolescents,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah,
through
yeah.
that, right? I think the most extensive I've done when it comes to facial like procedure would be the salmon DNA.
Okay.
I did that last
Is it
year here in
really,
Bali.
really works? I never done that.
It's just this thing where they inject like salmon DNA apparently in your face.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Making
like
you more.
after that, like you have bumps in your face, and then after 5 days you get glass skin.
Wow. All
I
right.
love the
All
result, don't
right.
get me wrong, but the downtime, I'm not a downtime person. I hate downtime. I hate downtimes when it comes to procedures. So less downtime would be better, but when it comes to salmon DNA, you have like, you know, you can have bruising and you have
Mm-hmm,
bumps in
mm-hmm.
your face for 5 days, and I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
skincare, just good skincare, guys,
I believe
can
that.
go a
I
long
believe
way.
that.
Like you just have to be very religious about it, and it can, you know,
Even it's
keep your
need the
skin.
process, but I believe because I'm
Yeah.
already
Yeah, I look
old.
at your skin, and
I'm
that's what I
old, and
first noticed when I
so
entered today,
when I
right?
was young, I would like to do my skincare routine like
Mm-hmm.
night a day. You know, I really like to have like a healthy skin
Mm-hmm.
before, but I never have, not never, like it's so rare for me to have pimple. Maybe because of
Ah,
my genetic.
yeah,
Yeah, because
genes.
my mother never have a pimple in
Really
her life.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talking about moms. The reason why I shy away from surgeries right now because I look at my mom. She's 52. And she still
Mm-hmm.
looks good. Like whenever we go out together, people think she's my older sister. Some people think she's
Ah,
my younger
okay.
sister. So if my mom looked like that at 52, I'm
So
confident
you
that I
have
would
to,
look good as
yeah,
well.
of course, of course.
So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hoping
yeah.
that that's gonna be the same thing
Yeah,
because obviously,
actually, my mom also never do something like a treatment or
yeah,
whatever. Never
yeah,
ever in her life. But you know, I'm trying to do more because I do Botox because you know I'm old. I
yeah,
do Botox normal sometimes, you know, for under eye and things
yeah.
like that. But it's take time. I'm not gonna do it like in a short time. Like
Mm.
I will try to do it maybe years after
And
years.
it's addicting. Like we have to be honest about it.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
procedures
It's
like this,
addictive.
guys,
It's
is
addictive.
addicting because it's gonna change. Obviously, it's gonna alter what you look like, and once it alters, it feeds your ego.
Mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm,
like oh
mm-hmm.
my god, I look good. I
Yeah,
should do more,
even
more.
surgery,
Yeah, even
even surgery.
surgery. Like
Because
I've had
I
that.
have a friends that they do one surgery and they
They get
try
addicted to
addicted,
it.
and they want to
Yes.
change everything, like even every detail.
That's the
She doesn't
danger.
like. It's
That's the
so dangerous.
danger of cosmetic surgeries because
Actually,
even before, like this is what I noticed
mm-hmm,
based on my experience. Like on consultations, you go to
mm-hmm.
your doctors. I had a good doctor, but they tend to do this a lot. Like they will plant insecurity in your brain during consultations. Like when I was doing consultation for my breasts, my doctor would say like, "Oh my gosh, you would look good better when your nose is longer or your eyes is more like you should do this surgery, you should do this surgery, you would look better." So they will plant a seed of insecurity in you, and after you see the result of your initial surgery, you would think, "Oh, maybe he's right. My doctor is right. Maybe I
Mm-hmm,
need to do
mm-hmm.
this to be more beautiful." So I keep reminding my friends who wants to go through cosmetic surgery that just do your initial,
What you
yeah,
really
what you
need.
really need. Like it's good that there's technology and science that helps us, you know, build the body or like the face that we
Right.
want, but
Right.
too much of everything is dangerous.
Yeah,
It's
if
always
everything
going to
is
be
too much, it's
dangerous.
not good.
It's not
It's
good.
not good.
Yeah.
The things that you have to control only which one you really want, or it's making you perfect.
Yeah.
But it's not change everything. I want
Yeah.
it to be like I have like nose surgery. My nose is actually
Which is very beautiful, by the way.
yeah, it's actually
I'm
not
jealous.
really different as mine original.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more height here because I already have a nose actually. So it's just make it more shape. For me it's
Yeah.
good normal, and I do not make another surgery
Yeah.
because for me it's enough for me. I just want to be look natural, but it's better.
Yeah, because that's how it's supposed to be, Like that's how
Yeah.
it's just to enhance what you already have,
Yeah,
Because that's always gonna be the better option, in my opinion. Like when I did my boobs, I didn't want them to be porn star
Yeah,
boobs,
it's actually looks
Like
like yours, like normal. It's
the
good
goal,
on your
the goal
body.
is supposed to be for it not noticeable that you have done it.
Mhm.
That's how I see surgery, like cosmetic surgeries.
Yeah,
Like if you have
true.
done it, make sure that people hard to notice. I was in an event. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
what's the
I was in an event in Damaria.
All right.
And this guy approached me and he was like, "Oh, hi, I'm a doctor. I'm a cosmetic doctor." And so we talked for a bit and he was like, "Is it like I asked him, "What do you think I have done in my body?" And he said that I look all natural. And I was wearing a
You
plunging.
are.
I was wearing a plunging dress right now. So that's when I know I did the right decision with my boob surgery, because even cosmetic surgeons have a hard time. It's either he's not good cosmetic surgeon, but apparently he's so good in France, or he's like, it's just too good to be, to be looking so natural. So I'm the type of friend that will only convince you to
So
do
for
it
you, it's
to be
enough for you, and
natural.
you don't want, because I know some friends, some girls, they want a bigger and a bigger after they
I think
have one and they
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
have more cc.
It depends on the motivation where you're doing it. A lot of girls do it because it's part of what they do in life, and
Yeah,
respect to them.
we respect
Yeah,
them.
respect to them. And as I said, like, as long as you're doing it how you like it to be, then
And you happy?
yeah, you're
Yeah,
happy.
why not, right?
Friends who have like
So
500
okay,
cc's and they're
can
happy
I
about
ask
it.
how many cc is that you have now?
Just 10. No, I'm kidding. Mine is
uh,
290 cc. It's Mentor. So it's from the
two
US, 290.
290,
And
but
it's
it
medium
looks so
profile.
normal. Like
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
I thought 250 are already big, no?
It depends, I think, for
230.
you, because you're very petite and, you're like crazy annoying petite. Probably it's gonna
Okay,
be big for you already. It depends.
230
Like,
maybe.
yeah, you
Yeah.
have to. Let's say that's why you go to consultations, because they will check the proportions of your body
Okay.
first before. And my initial inspiration would be
So where
Kendall
did
Jenner,
you do your surgery?
Philippines. That's the
Philippines.
first thing I ever did when I got back from the US,
All
because I was
right.
supposed to do it in Texas, but COVID happened.
Okay.
So,
So you have another surgery? Another surgery?
like if I'm planning to, I am planning one surgery. I'm not going to tell you what, but it's just gonna be body modification, obviously.
You can tell me, or you don't want to tell me. It's
No, no, no,
fine.
no. It's just that how am I gonna tell you? It's my waist. I wanted a smaller waist. Yeah.
Really? It's
Yeah.
like you,
But before doing
like
that,
liposuction, no?
yeah, like lipos, like in Thailand, apparently they're doing this where they contour your body very well. But before
Yeah.
doing that, I'm trying to be very active on gyms first to try to
Mm-hmm.
achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't achieve it after to go doing working out in gyms and Pilates and whatnot, then I might resort to surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I'm focusing on workouts first, trying to get it
All
naturally
right,
as
all
much as
right.
possible.
So you have been do liposuction to make her a little bit
if
smaller
if
for
it's
the
possible, yeah,
waist,
like i want
right?
i want because I don't want I want a bigger projection of my weight of my hips.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot put fillers in my body. I don't want to put fillers in my
No,
body, so
not
i'd
for me.
rather
Yeah,
i'd rather
not for me
cinch the
too.
waist than put fillers on my hips.
But you don't have a plan to change your face, right?
Maybe when I'm 40.
All
I'd like
right. to
snatch
make
it
it,
all up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not changes actually, it's just make it better.
Maybe. But right now, like as I said, I'm okay with my face. But yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. I wanted to ask you. You've been joining the pigeon things
Mm-hmm.
like that. So do you have some advice and for the people out there that there is so many pageant stuff
Mm.
here in the world and
Especially in Asia,
yeah,
right?
and some of the women and girls, uh, it's become their obsession, you
It's their
know?
identity,
Yeah,
yeah.
identity. And
Yeah.
can you give us like kind of advice how you can start and how you build yourself as how confident you are
Mm.
now and still become yourself even?
Yeah, for sure. For the girls, I feel like, as I said, it's easy to be encapsulated with the pressures that the beauty pageants have because they will ask you to be perfect. That's always the expectation, like you have to have a perfect body, a perfect face, like good brain and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. But just be sure that if you join beauty pageants, you have a purpose,
Of
like you
course, they
have
have to be smart,
substance.
right?
Yeah. I mean, it's part of it. Like beauty doesn't just focus on physical beauty
Yeah,
anymore like it used to be. Like now people like beauty pageants are focused on your brain as well, like how beautiful you are, like your personality and just substance in general, right? So make sure that if you want to join pageants, there's a certain motivation to do so.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I was living my childhood dream. And I also want to be able to, have a bigger stage or arena to voice out my
Mm-hmm.
platforms and my advocacies and whatnot. So those were my motivations. Because if you're just joining a beauty pageant to get a crown, it's very hard to it's going to be easy for you to be manipulated by
True.
media, by
Yeah, true,
comments
true, true.
online.
But do you have like your role model to do it?
Mm, well, we have a lot of beautiful beauty queens like
Mm-hmm.
Pia Wurtzbach, Miss Universe,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Catriona Gray, Miss Universe as well. Um, my role model is my mom.
Oh,
She is
that's
a
so
beauty
sweet.
queen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can
Fun fact,
see.
she was already pregnant with me when she was joining beauty pageant.
Oh,
She was,
okay.
I think she was 2 weeks pregnant when
Oh,
she
so your mama
joined a
also
beauty
joined
pageant.
in beauty pageant.
Yes, she
Wow,
joined a beauty pageant
that's
before.
pretty
So
cool.
maybe that's why it's always been instilled with me because, like, I'm already inside her when she was strutting
Oh
the
my
stage.
god.
So
All right,
yeah.
so you already. I'm watching.
Yeah, so it is. My mom has always been my biggest inspiration, like most of us, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Mothers
yeah.
have a big impact in the lives of most of people. And same
Yeah,
thing with
true.
me, like if most of the things I learned in life and most of the values that I uphold very tight with me is from my mom.
All right,
And she's
perfect,
just an amazing
perfect.
woman.
And I had another question. What do you think about? I mean, like how a woman you become?
Mm, I mean, the definition of a woman now is
Yeah.
very vague, like a woman should be able to bear a child, a woman should be able to experience this specific. But for me, it's about, it depends,
Mhm.
like you're a trans woman, yes. You want to be a gay, a drag queen, then yes. But for me, a woman is just a feminine person.
True.
Like if
I
you
agree with
project
that. I agree
femininely,
with that.
then yes. Um, I agree with trans women just pushing themselves so much into womanhood. No, because
No,
like
right.
there's a lot of
So
people that,
actually,
I'm having.
yeah, you find yourself that it's not about you won't become a woman, but you feel yourself. It's more
Yeah, if
feminine.
it's just presenting yourself feminine,
True.
like I don't know if they're strong, they have very empathetic, and
Yeah,
that's I think that holds the most power of
and the
being a
feminine
woman.
energy is
Yes.
describe a woman itself,
But
right?
there's a lot of like we cannot really deny the fact that this generation we have a lot of masculine women when it comes to
Yeah,
roles, right? Like women
right.
providers,
Mm,
like women
mm,
who
mm,
can
mm, mm,
survive
mm.
on themselves, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
strong,
yeah.
like leaders and stuff like that. And that's not gonna make them less of a woman. It's just that it's the role that they chose to be because obviously not everyone has people that have provided for them, so they have to stand out for themselves to earn their own money to be able to support themselves and to become leaders as well. And a lot of women just are not the type that you just are housewives. They want to be CEOs, they want to be politicians, and that's just okay as
That's
well,
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
I mean, like,
like,
yeah, it's woman itself is not just about physically you look like a woman,
yeah.
but inside you, like, you have the energy as a woman. You have feeling that I'm a woman. You know.
Yeah,
So
it's just
yeah, and yeah,
they're
and
just
I will
different.
yeah,
There's just
and I
different
believe that a
levels.
woman can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can work, they can make the money, they can be beautiful, they can be a mother, they can they can be everything, you know, not like a
Yeah, like
guy.
they can, like, right now, our society is more open to women making their own position in the society. Not
Mhm.
like before, where you're only boxed into becoming a housewife, a
Yeah, yeah,
mother,
true, true.
those kind of stuff. I have a lot of friends who don't want to have kids at the moment, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I have a lot of friends who also wants to become, the leader of their own companies in the future, which is a masculine thing to do. Like,
yeah, and
if
that's
you
fine.
do the stereotypes for gender, but I mean, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, that's the most important thing. Like,
Yeah, and a woman is not.
Yeah, and right now, like, we shame women for wanting to be provided for, when society has taught us that it's how it's supposed to be, no? And when you have the strong women, still they criticize them because they're too much for a
Yeah,
man. And
true,
that's just like, you just don't know where to stand. And that's why it's always nice to say that you should focus on yourself and what you want.
true.
And as long as
Be
you're
the
doing
best
what you want,
version of
and
yourself.
then just like that, and I'm pretty sure your people will find you eventually anyways.
And for you, do you want to build a family someday?
I want to build a snowman. No,
Oh!
no, no. Of course I want to
Hey.
have my own family. Like,
Mhm.
I even thought of just having my own child through IVF, so in vitro
Oh,
fertilization. But
how is
then
okay? It's the technology is
yeah, technology is crazy
okay.
because
It's crazy
I
now.
was like, oh, I'm not going to have a guy. I'm never going to find a guy. That was my mindset growing up, because I came from oh my God, I'm sharing things about my life. I came from a family where my father is not really the leader of
All
the
right.
family,
Okay.
like, so
Okay.
it has always been my mom who ran the family.
Oh,
So,
sorry for that, baby.
no, growing for like, no, my dad is there, huh? My dad is alive.
Oh,
But he's not
okay.
as present as I
Okay.
want, like, as much as I wanted him
Right.
to be. I
Right.
love my
I get it.
dad.
I
I
get
love you, Papa. But yeah, my mom has always been the strongest,
I get it.
like, part of the
Yeah, yeah,
family.
yeah.
So growing up, I was like, since my mom was able to raise
So
us
you can
anyways,
also
I can also
do
just
the
raise
same,
without a man.
right?
Like, that was the mindset.
Yeah.
Childhood trauma, but
We believe that actually, for us, for a woman, we can grow the family even without a man. You
I mean,
believe
it's
that
better.
because
Like, if we go back to the dynamics of family, it's always nice to have a father figure, right, for the
yeah,
kid.
of course it's much better. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
But as I said, I grew up in a family where my mom was the main character of our family.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the impression that I can, also raise a child on my own. But as I said, my ex made me believe that, oh, someone can actually be there for you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like that's the biggest contribution he had in my life so far, to make me believe that there's going to be a person that can
Of course,
build a family with me in the
there's.
future as well. So, how about you? Do you want to have kids in the future as well?
Of course, it's
Yeah.
actually all the woman dreams to have a build a
Yeah,
family
to be
and
able to nurture a
exactly,
child,
you know,
right?
and it's it's such a overwhelming every time I'm watching family things and they are really
Oh,
good because in my childhood I don't really have this kind of
yeah.
family. So of course in the future if I want to have a family I want it to be perfect for my family. It's
Yeah. It's just
something
so
that's
fun. Like,
yeah.
every time I hang out in the beach,
Mhm.
you see families, like,
Yeah,
just
like a
hanging out. It's
father
like, oh,
playing with
maybe
the baby. Oh
yes.
my god, I was like,
Yeah, I find it hot, by the way,
yeah.
when you see a dad taking care of their child. Not hot in a sexual way, guys. So it's just like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
so good to see
yeah. I
that,
hope
like
all the
good
men,
fathers.
all the men
Yeah.
have this kind of mentality,
You know,
because
yeah.
it's to be honest, it's really rare
Mm-hmm.
lately to find
Yes.
a real man who wants to build a family. They will gonna be stay like I'm not ready or whatever, just want to
Or
have
maybe
fun or
they just create kids
insecure.
and then they just leave, like there's like it's very hard to be a parent if you're not ready.
Yeah,
That's
true,
the
true,
thing. Yeah.
true, and
Financial stability is very important when
it's
you
very
plan on
important.
having
Yeah,
kids, because it's unfair. Kids doesn't have the choice to be born. You choose for them on
yeah,
that
true.
matter. So if you chose for them, you need to have the resources to actually give them an environment that's very
Yeah,
much,
yeah, yeah.
thriving, for them to be able to grow up, to
Right.
be good,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
to be okay
of
until they
course.
can stand
Give
on their
them the
own.
best life
That's the
they can
yeah,
be.
that's the responsible of being a parent. That's why it's very hard,
Mhm.
but it's also very fulfilling. And
Yeah,
that's what I want to be able to experience in the
I
future. In the
totally agree
future.
with that. In the future. Okay,
Yeah.
what is your next step for your future? Like you wanna for your career and everything you wanna do in your life.
To be honest, I'm lost. I've
You
talked to
lost in
this
Bali.
about. I'm lost in
You lost
Bali.
in
No,
Bali.
because obviously I feel like all of our ultimate goal is to have a purpose in life, and it's not just a purpose. It's a purpose that
And it's also
also,
have to make you happy.
yeah, not just make you happy, but also affect positively outside
Yeah.
yourself, like
Yeah, true.
people that you meet. So I'm still in the journey of finding that, but right now I'm enjoying what I do. I travel, I do fashion content creation as well, and that's giving me the opportunity to do what I'm doing, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But
Yeah.
I would love to be able to find a ground as well. Maybe, like right now, I'm enjoying being a nomad, so just moving around whenever I can. Settling down in one place is not part of my short-term plans as
Yeah.
of the moment. I feel like 20s is supposed to be a decade for you to try again, try again, and
Yeah, and
try
that's
just different
normal.
things,
That's normal.
and I feel like I still have 3 years to do that. So maybe in the short run, I'm gonna try a lot of other things. I'm gonna explore more on different industries as well. I've been in the travel industry since, that's what I took in university for my bachelor's degree. So
Okay.
maybe try to move on some other types of industries as well when it comes to career, and maybe until I find what I'm really, really passionate about. But
So
I'm
you
pretty
didn't-
sure it's
you-
about
you're not
travels.
You're sure yet? What is your passion?
I'm passionate about traveling, and I want that to
Okay.
be my full-time career, but I want, as I said, I get bored easily, so I kind of want to explore
wanna
like
change
right
every
now.
time
Yes,
you get
and
bored,
yeah,
right?
like so I'm very much open to trying different works in different industries. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come back to travel in like the industry of hospitality and tourism as well. I want to
get
build
it.
my own small boutique,
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
And I want to build.
it's actually
You're my idol. I want to build
no
my
way,
own fashion
no way.
brand.
I told you it's easy to have an idea. To be
Of
honest,
course,
it's
of
easy to have
course,
an
of
idea,
course.
but how to excuse it,
Yes.
and how to continue it and consistency is more important.
It's gonna be the most important. Like,
for
to be able to
everything.
thrive in any industry, you have to be able to put in the hard work.
Exactly.
It's not gonna turn out great
But
in
it's
the
kind-
first few months.
For me, it's kind of easily at the first place, and then I'm
course.
so enjoy it, but time by time. Oh, as a girl, I'm just a girl. Even if I'm
Yeah, I think
we just go. I
that's
needed support, emotional supporting,
Yes.
and everything.
that
like,
goes with everything in life. It's always going to be more thrilling in the 1st place. It's always going to be more exciting when you're starting.
Yeah.
But what the definition of success is still doing it, even though it's not as thrilling anymore. It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
as exciting anymore. I feel like that's how most businesses thrive anyways.
But did you ever try to do business?
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
I
yet,
feel
so
like
that-
I've been moving around a lot that I cannot
You
first
enjoy
build
your
it. Yeah, I
life
enjoy my
too
life.
much, right? But that's good.
I'm just a Disney
we need
princess.
a lot of experience. For me, experience is more expensive. It's more previous than what you have to stay at home all the time.
Yes, of course. I feel like
Money is important, of course, because we cannot do a lot of experience without money.
Of
too,
course, obviously,
right?
obviously.
But
It's true, guys. Money can buy happiness because it can buy you good things, good experiences.
True,
It can buy you a lot of things.
Yeah,
but it's not the most important. But
It's
it
not the most
does buy
important.
happiness. My opinion.
Exactly. And the things that we have to keep, ourselves healthy in everything,
You know what?
especially in mentality.
Yeah, I've read this before that everything's a problem until it becomes a health problem. Because once there's a health problem,
I'm
any other problem will
Exactly,
be gone.
exactly.
Like it's not gonna have the same depth anymore once you have health problems. So I think COVID. That's the reason why I decided to
that's-
start traveling.
Yeah,
when I was
that's
in
the example,
yeah,
right?
when I was in the US, I was working for Hilton Hotels. I was a supervisor for their front office services. I was working 6 days a week, 10-hour shift a day. And I was happy. I thought I was happy because I
Okay.
was earning a lot of money and I was
Right.
able to send money back home to help family and whatnot and to buy things that I've always wanted to buy for sure. But when COVID happened, that made me realize that you can just die with just a snap of a finger.
Exactly.
I've seen friends who died from it. I've
Yeah,
seen relatives who have died for it. And that's why I promised myself that after COVID, I'm going to do what I'm passionate about, which is traveling. That's when I started this journey. And it led me here. Do I regret it? No. Am I happy right now in life? Obviously, not all the time, but I have happy moments that I'm very proud of. Would I have had it differently? No. So, it made, like, sometimes I feel like the universe makes us realize what really is important. And I believe that health is very important.
It's so
Taking care of
important. I think
yourself
that's the
is always
first
going to
thing
be.
First, we have to take care of.
Yeah, and it's not like, as you said, it's not just about the physical body that we have. It's the mental health, it's the
mental
emotional health as well.
health.
Because a lot of people doesn't talk more about mental health. Because we are so shy. Like, I just wish this for everyone, that they have their, people that are close to them, that they
Yeah,
are very
around
much
them.
open
Yeah, true.
to open about what's going on in their head, because that's what I
It's
love
more
about Bali.
important.
They are more open to that kind. I grew up in a very closed-minded community back in the mountains in the Philippines, and like depression
same,
before,
actually.
yeah, depression. My mom used to think that depression is just stress. I mean, it's a
Okay.
part of it, but like my mom didn't believe in depression, and she's a medical nurse.
Oh.
But now that she's 52, she realizes that it's a real thing. So our minds evolve and
Our
we
minds,
understand
yeah.
more about life as we grow older. So as young as we are now, it's nice that this generation is focusing more on mental health, because a lot can happen within your mind that not a lot of people can see.
Yeah.
And that's why we have a lot of high suicide rates back in the Philippines, because we used to tend to like neglect them. Like it's just in your mind thing. Obviously, it's in your mind because it's
Yeah,
happening.
true.
So it's just sad that it's still happening. But I'm just happy that people are now more open to having the conversation about mental health and being able to. And we have also establishments and programs that are helping people when it comes to their mental health and stuff.
Okay, so what's more interesting for you to live in Bali is it's not about all the community, but about yourself. Like we already talk about the dating life here, our sucks and everything. But what the most make you so interesting to live in Bali?
I feel like
Not about weathers, huh?
no, it's just about being able to be myself. Back home.
Right.
Back home, I cannot personally, I cannot be able to. I came from a very religious family, by the way, disclaimer. So growing up in that community, people will usually just tell you, you're just do this, you need to do that. And my father's side of the family are politicians. So people
alright.
expect more about you, like, oh, your image actually transcends your family, so you have to do good. So I love being. That's why I love traveling alone, because when you're alone, it gives you more freedom to just be happy and yourself and
Expressing all
authentically,
you want.
authentically expressing yourself, and that's what I feel in Bali. And
Okay.
yeah, in the Philippines, I cannot wear all the fancy dresses that
I
you see me
know,
wear.
I know.
because people would judge me like crazy, and I
Exactly.
know we
You
should not
cannot-
care about other people's idea about us, but in the Philippines it's just so strong that I can't do it. In the Philippines, if I go out, I
see.
wear pants.
I see,
Here,
that's why
I
feel
don't
the
give a
same.
shit.
Like
You know?
what? Things that a woman just want to become a woman. They want to wearing whatever they want.
Yeah.
Without judging, right? And we cannot do that in our hometown. So that's why we moved here and nobody judge.
Only Asians know about this, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah, like it
Disclaimer,
only
it's
happens
for
mostly on
Asians.
Asian communities.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
my mom, like, every time I wear something at home, my mom would say, that's not for here, that's for Bali.
Yeah.
So she would always have like a Bali outfit for sure and like hometown outfit for sure.
Alright.
She would always tell me that.
Period.
So, it's like mom's gonna be mom, like very
Yeah,
traditional.
but it's normal. But you have like a brother, sister? No?
I have. I'm the
Oh.
eldest of three.
Okay.
I have a sister. She's in Canada right now pursuing her studies. And my little brother, we have our little brother, he's also in high school.
All right.
So yeah, my strong personality that you mentioned maybe comes from the fact that I'm
Yeah.
the eldest in my amongst my siblings, and I'm also, as I said, brought up by a strong woman. in
I'm
my
also the
eyes.
eldest.
So yeah,
We know, right?
It's so hard,
Yeah.
not hard
is
in a way,
that-
because it gives you a strong personality, which makes people intimidated. Because, like in Bali, the first comment I always get when I get to mingle with people is that I'm so intimidating. And I was like, how am I intimidating? I smile. And I'm a sweet girl. But no, people apparently feel the
The
aura.
energy.
Maybe
Sometimes
because
because
you know?
you more like a leader,
Yeah,
there is
and
something inside
that
you
comes that comes with how you are in the family. And I've always been
true.
supposedly the person that has to be the most matured out of all my siblings.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
having that persona growing up, it transcends even now, But I just want to be a Disney princess, really.
Actually, we are the same. We
Yeah.
almost the same because we're the older one, and then we have to show them that we are strong and we are mature, and we show them that we give them example. We can do this and that, but inside us, we just like a girls, like
Yeah,
small
we just
girls.
want to
We need
be
something
cared
like-
for as well, and so But yeah, I mean, I like that. I like my personality. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of the person I was able to, build so far. But I'm just so jealous in a way with when you have friends that are just very soft and feminine and
Yeah.
that's
So can I ask this
Sure.
question? As a trans woman in your family, how is their reaction about that?
It hasn't been that crazy. I'm very, as I said, I came from a very traditional family. So I am the eldest, I'm the eldest child, and I am the eldest grandchild on my father's side.
Oh.
So you would have expected that my dad would be like, oh, this, that. No, my dad has never laid fingers on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad has been very
such a
supportive.
support
Family has been
family.
supportive. My uncle is a pastor. My grandma
Oh,
is a lay
wow.
leader in church. Mom is also my dad is now a choir leader back in the church. So I came from that family, but I feel like love transcends everything. So they were able to see that they love me more than anything, that they were just
that's so sweet.
and I feel like that's the biggest pressure for me growing up as well, because it gives me reason to prove myself to them all the time, aside from being the eldest. So I have to make them proud, and I have to set good example for all the people,
And you
for all my.
did.
So I did. That's why I'm done doing that. Once I did that, and once I made my family proud, I once made things in my life that they can look upon. I'm good. So now I'm just here. And that's why
That's
I
pretty
love.
cool.
I don't
That's
like.
cool, babe.
That's why I love Bali, because
You did
it's
it.
different.
And as a trans woman, how do you feel? Do you ever have struggle or judging from other people, and how do you feel about everything? like that?
No, that's the
Oh,
thing.
maybe in Philippines it's legal, right?
No, it's not.
It's not legal.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not like Thailand.
That's not Thailand.
Oh, all right. I
Um,
thought it's the same as Thailand.
I cannot speak in behalf of the community, because in my life, I feel like I've had the privilege of not getting so much discrimination growing up.
Okay.
And my struggles are not even, a tiny bit of the biggest struggle that most of the people from the
Yeah,
community
yeah.
experience.
Especially in
So I
Indonesia,
feel I don't want to invalidate everyone, but in with my own experience, I've never really had so much. I've been so blessed to have, you know, experience what I experience in life, all the privileges that I have when it comes to, you know, me not being discriminated, even at work, you know, even with everything. So, yeah,
So everyone
I
around
can't.
you been support.
Yeah, I
That's
can't say
good.
that. Oh, I've been, you know, like
Alright,
I'm
that's good.
oppressed. No, I'm
So
not that.
so I wanna ask you more about this. Like, if there is a guy have relationship with a trans woman, do you think he's a gay? Or no,
No,
right? I've been heard
because
about
if
this
they,
so much,
because
because so many of my friends thought that if you're with a trans woman, that means you're gay. So I was
no,
like,
no, no,
I
no,
will
no,
try to
no.
ask my friend.
Because if they're gay, they would have been attracted to a gay man,
Oh, all right.
like a masculine looking, but gay,
see.
feminine and flamboyant.
Okay, this
But
is
no,
you.
I mean, all of, I feel this is the thing, you know, like men get attracted to trans women because they present themselves femininely.
Okay.
It's the
yeah,
feminine
yeah,
thing
yeah,
that they
yeah.
get attracted to, right? I mean, a lot of people might have the surgery, a lot of people might not have the surgery, but at the end of the day,
The
you are
feminine
first
energy you
attracted
have.
because they present themselves as women.
All right.
And if you're attracted because of that, I don't think that makes you gay.
All right, get it. So, guys who interacting to trans women doesn't mean they're attracting to a gay.
No.
It's totally different, right?
No, no,
It's
no. I don't
different.
think
So usually there's
unless they're bisexual, probably.
so they're actually straight.
I feel like they are, yeah.
They straight.
They
so-
just get
okay.
comfortable with the idea that, oh, this person was born
Ah,
biologically
alright.
male.
Okay.
Something like that.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
This
both
is-
of my exes never had trans girlfriend until me.
But they're not gay. So they actually
They never-
straight, right?
I mean, before me, they only dated
Girls.
biological women
Okay.
or women. But, you know, like when they met me, they were like, oh, why not try? Something like that.
All right.
So, yeah.
So now, guys, now it's make it clear.
I mean, don't hate me for this. This is
Of
just my
course not.
opinion. But like, if they are gay in the first place, they would have been attracted to,
Alright,
you know, a
alright.
gay guy. Because gay is
totally
different from
different
trans.
than,
Because gay present themselves masculinely. They cut their hair
Masculine.
short. Like they have muscles. They have abs. Because so if they're gay, they would have been attracted to that, right? No, but they were attracted to long hair, beautiful skin,
So
nice body,
interesting.
boobs.
So
You know.
actually, like, so actually, like, even we can say that men who attracted to a trans woman, they actually straight men, right?
At least the ones that are attracted to me, I know they are.
Right. but
I
of
cannot
course they're
talk
not
to
the-
everyone.
Okay, but they're not actually attracted to trans and to a gay. It's totally different.
Yeah, that's gonna be very different. I feel like you
Alright.
cannot find
Okay.
unless, as I said,
It's
unless
like
they're
knowledge, you know?
yeah, unless unless they are bisexual, then yes, they can be attracted
Ah.
to men like, or masculine, but. It's very rare for me to find a guy that's attracted to me and also attracted to another gay guy. Yeah.
That's so interesting. Okay, so talk about your fashion.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly you are content creation and
Yeah.
and about fashion and everything, and I adore you. I admire your fashion.
Thank you.
So, to be honest, yours is so gorgeous as always.
Oh, thank
I never disappointed when I saw you. It's always wow, you know, like
That's the
something.
goal, girl.
No, I see like you're so stunning inside you. Maybe because of your kindness too, you know, the way you talk and the way your confidence. So actually,
gonna
is
cry?
it? Oh,
No, I'm
baby.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Is it for you now? Is it easy to make a money with the fashion things like what you did now? It's really good money.
I mean, it's giving me all this that I have right now. So I'm not gonna say that it's not, but it's not easy as everyone say. Like the 20-second video you see every time I post, I didn't just stand there and took it for 20 seconds. It took me maybe even an hour or 2 hours to create content such as that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
when it comes to content creation, I understand that it's
imagine.
easier than most, but it also needs effort to be able to create contents. Like for me, I do fashion, so I have to be able to look very presentable. So I had to put myself together before creating content. So that's the effort that I do for my job, and brands see that and they appreciate it, and you know
They found you.
yeah, they found you, they pay you for it, and that's just how it is. And a lot of people
It's
say
really
that
nice.
yeah, I mean, it as I said, it's giving me the freedom to do what I want right now, and that's all that matters for me.
All the matters.
Yeah.
Make everything make you happy. All the
Yeah,
matters.
yeah.
So okay, we are about to finish soon.
Yes.
But here's the thing: I want you
No.
to give us some advice or give us like your favorite quotes here for your audience and everyone maybe out there.
Oh my
who's
gosh,
not,
my favorite quote.
How is about everyone that's who's not really confident to show themselves, especially if they really want to be. It's not they want to be, but they feel like they're a woman, but they cannot show that they cannot show that you know, to the world that what they want to be.
I feel like it's a skill, you know, to be able to present yourself in a way is going to be a skill you have to learn, especially if your personality doesn't require you or doesn't allow you to do it. A lot of people are introverts,
Yeah,
you know.
especially if the environment and the family
Yes.
or everything is
But
not supporting you to do it.
you know, the thing in life, what's good about life is you can unlearn and relearn things. So if you really want to be able to build that, you have to expose to yourself to environments that makes you be that in the first place, you know. So for me, I had to be able to do it by just attending events like where you showed me, and that builds up stamina, and you know, it builds your composure and your confidence within yourself to present yourself
Yeah.
a certain way.
Yeah.
And
And
it-
maybe
it's
the place or
yeah,
to
like
move
obviously
or what?
if you are not appreciated in where you are now, there's a
Yeah,
lot more
true.
other
There
places
is
that
so
will
many places in
appreciate
this
you.
world.
Yeah, like
can
if
be
you don't
yourself.
feel like you're growing, that's the saddest thing you can do to yourself, is for you to let yourself stop growing.
True.
You know what they say, growth starts when you step out of your comfort zone. So
Oh,
we
I like
always
that part.
I just read that somewhere.
Oh
So
my
don't
God.
don't
It's actually good answer.
so you know, like you challenge yourself. The moment you challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone, that's when growth happens. That's where most growth happens. So I always remind myself that, you know, and even if it's just small growths, like small steps, it's still a move forward. So you have to be able to understand that just because you want growth doesn't mean it should happen overnight. Sometimes it happens after 5 years, but as long as you're moving forward towards that goal, little by little, you'll be there.
Yeah.
Just don't be stagnant, guys. I feel
Don't
like
be
that's
stagnant. Don't just stay in your comfort
yes.
zone.
Don't stay in your comfort zone because
Go
you will
out.
not really find.
Find
Yeah.
people.
I mean, if you want to stay there. But I'm not staying there. Yeah.
Period. So guys, we are about to finish our podcast, and you can follow, share.
Yes,
You can
at
give your
Sherkadoy
Instagram.
on Instagram, guys. It's just Sherkadoy. Boring, plain.
Yeah, and you can follow my Instagram, Jen_Jenny. And we are in Mia Canggu now.
Yes,
which
thank
is
you,
it's a
Mia, for the wonderful food.
It's Asian cuisine restaurant. It's the
Yes.
best here. You can find in Barawa.
Try their sushi, guys.
And the
Their
sushi
sushi's
and the
so
scallop,
good.
it's so good.
Oh, yeah, the scallop.
We're gonna put their Instagram here, and then you can follow our podcast, Bali Babes_podcast, and my bikinis boutique, Bali Babes_ID.
Yes. I
I'm
wore
sorry.
some of it, guys, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for
Thank you for
coming,
having me.
babe.
Thank you for having me,
So lovely to
guys.
talk to
I
you. Such
know.
inspire. I swear.
Oh my gosh, small things.
We're gonna see it tonight.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah.
okay. Okay, guys. See you in the next episode.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, babes. Mwah.